I forgot to do it before, but if you remember, I had a rooster on each side of the picture with a, I don't know what they call it, where the confetti flag or something like that, and then a mirror. And I felt like it was just too much. It was just, I loved it at first, and then I just started not liking it at all. So I'm going to change up this area, and this is me halfway through that. I'm still working on changing my living room around, but so far this is what I'm coming up with. So this sofa used to be on this wall right here. So I kind of switched out the chair and the sofa, switched them opposite. And I put this little coffee table in between them. And then I used to have a footstool in front of this chair, but now I put it in the window for the cat. I used to have this chair in front of this part of the window, but I'm going to be using this chair in the craft room at my sewing table once I get that going. I'm still trying to decide on this little gray chair table right here. And the litter box, I think I'm just going to turn it sideways. I might buy one of those little tiny short puppy gates that are kind of decorative, like a picket fence look, and put that there. And then this glider, I think I'll put back in the craft room. Now what I want to do, oh, and let me show you this wall first. Okay, well, no, I'll finish what I was gonna say. These mirrors, this black one, what I want to do with this black one is put it on the wall. Oh, I'm doing this with one hand, guys. Put it on the wall underneath this. But it's a mirror that I made from Dollar Tree, and it doesn't have a hanger on the back. I had made my own hanger, and I used to have it over here where this wreath is. One day I heard a loud crash and came in here and it had fallen off the wall. So I have to figure out how to make a secure hanger. Okay, and this wall used to have the greenish colored sofa against it. And right now, so far, this is what I have. I don't know if I'll leave it that way or not, but I kind of like it. Oh, I'm sorry about my camera skills today. Let me back up so you can see the full wall. It is kind of a longish look. I think I'm gonna move this printer either to the craft room or over here in this kind of empty area. I painted this several months ago. I did the bottom, I used all spray paint. I did the bottom silver, gold, and then ink blue. And I do like the colors. Maybe it's the type of flowers I have in it. It just sort of seems more like a funeral home urn to me. And I don't like that. So I think maybe if I change the flowers out, or should I change the color of the vase? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna put as many pillows on this sofa once I get my mind made up how I want the furniture arrangement, because, and there's cat hair on this too, and that's another thing. When I moved the other sofa out, which I used to have a blanket across the back of it, now that I moved that sofa out, the cat has gone to this sofa, and instead of laying on the back cushions like she did on the other sofa where I laid a blanket, she started laying here. So I'm hoping putting this here, which she really likes sitting on, will encourage her to be over here instead of here. So, okay, this is where I'm at in the kitchen. I pulled the island out, I took the mirrors and everything down, and I cleaned and swept back there. It's amazing how much dust can accumulate behind a piece of furniture. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the microwave in this blank spot right here. There's the microwave. And then this is the sewing table that the TV is sitting on, but that's going to the craft room. So this microwave table, I think I'm gonna move over and put the TV on top of it and use the bottom part for storage. At first I was gonna put the microwave on the underneath side, but I don't want it down that low because the cat is on the move, and so it's better to have it up high so that the cat won't get on it, because she's kind of chunky and she can't do high jumps. So if I have things up high, she can't get near it. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now with the kitchen. Apparently I'm in the mood to just tear my whole house up, and it's looking like a cyclone hit it right now, but hopefully the end result will be worth it. So I've moved the island down more, closer to the end of this wall where the microwave cart used to be. And now I think I need to adjust the pictures to make it more symmetrical. But I'll move this first. And also, I need to paint this microwave cart, which I've been meaning to do for a year. I'm not sure if I'm going to paint it white chalk paint, like, and this is all the stuff I piled over here, guys. But this, you know how I painted this curio cabinet, the linen white with the Joanna Gaines chalk paint. I'm not sure if I want to, and I hope I'm not making you dizzy, I'm not sure if I want to do it that color, or maybe I will. I don't want to, see, I don't have this color anymore. I mixed that, I custom mixed that with grays and whites until I got the color that I wanted, and then I painted it, and I didn't quite have enough to really make the color as dark as I wanted to, because on the sides there, you can't really tell, but well, see down here toward the bottom, you can see it's a little bit streaky. It's not as dark as it needs to be. So I'm actually thinking that I probably need to just repaint this, and maybe I'll paint it white. And now I'm looking at my kitchen walls, and I like this color, but it's probably time to repaint these walls. I'm telling you, I think my whole house needs to be repainted. And I need to get over my slight fear of this paint thing that I bought, because there's no way I can paint all these walls using my hands, because it'll hurt too much and I'll take 1,000 years to do it. But sometimes when it's time to try something new, I don't know, I just keep putting it off and putting it off until 1,000,001 years go by. And I don't have 1,000,001 years left to keep going here, so I gotta do something quick. Here it is with the microwave on top. I moved the cow picture. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't adjust this maybe over a little bit more. I don't want to be fanatical about symmetry. I don't know. And now I'm debating about this toaster. I really have a love-hate relationship with toasters. My daughter likes to have toast. It gets on my nerves though. I don't want to put it over here on the counter behind me, because it seems like every 2 or 3 years I'll get an ant problem in the kitchen. So the first time that it happened several years back, and there were ants on the toaster, it grossed me out so bad I threw the whole toaster out. So now I don't want any food items over here in case I wake up one morning and I have an ant problem again. So I'd rather have it on this other side of the kitchen. I did some more adjustments. I decided to just leave the toaster the way I had it before, because you gotta make things easy for kids. So I think I like it this way. I kind of like the cow poster hanging a little bit lower, because Beulah the cow makes me really happy, and I like Beulah looking at me in the morning while I'm making my coffee. And I decided to leave the sunflower item where it was, because when I put the toaster on top of the microwave, it seemed like it balanced it out. And I've got the area really defined here, like this is the microwave side, and then this is my coffee side. So, and I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's a candle. It was from the Dollar Tree. It looks like a cup of coffee. And I thought that was so cute. It was sitting by the checkout counter. I think somebody had put it back. And I said, oh yeah, this is for me. So I love my coffee area, and I come over here. what I put, I don't know if I ever told you, but when I make coffee, I use raw sugar. And I buy a big bag of it, and then I just pour extra into this little container. I put just like, I don't know, just an eighth of a teaspoon maybe of maca powder in it. And then here I've got, what do you call it? Cumin. I put that in, it's got cumin in it. Turmeric powder. And I put that into a container there. And I don't know, I'm telling you, the combination of these two together give coffee such a nice flavor. If I put too much turmeric in there, then I've got the turmeric flakes floating around the coffee. And texture-wise, I don't like it. I can't stand it. So I just put just a little bit in there, like the tip of a teaspoon, into my coffee and stir it. I put it all in my cup before I put the coffee in there, and then that way when the hot coffee hits it, it just sort of breaks it up a little bit, and it's perfect. I love it. Makes good coffee. And even if you buy cheap coffee that you realize you made a big mistake buying this cheap coffee and it has no flavor, the maca has a flavor to it that when you add it to coffee, it makes it taste better. But I do prefer a better quality coffee, so coffee is kind of like my thing. I really enjoy my coffee time. Look who came to visit. Little chunky cat. She's not going to be able to jump up here at all, which is going to be a blessing. Changed my mind again. I went ahead and moved the cow picture over a little bit and up just a wee bit higher. And I think that is good right there like that. And I added the little rooster, that little red thing. I have packets of Sweet and Low in there in case I have a guest that wants that type of sugar. And so then I went ahead and put the Dollar Tree candle up on top of that. And then I emptied out, next to the turmeric there, I had a little container like this one. And it had powdered milk in it because I had got this bright idea at one point to use powdered milk in my coffee, but I didn't like it. I'm not real big on adding milk. Sometimes I'll add cashew milk or almond milk, but mostly I don't like to water down my coffee. So anyway, I emptied that container out, and I'm gonna put maca powder in it so that I don't have to have these bags sitting out. It just looks a little more decorative. And then the apple cider vinegar that you see back there, I add a half of cap full of that to tea when I make tea. It's like adding lemon, and it's good for you. So that's why I have that there. Looks like the cat likes her new spot. So good for me. Maybe she'll just spend quite a bit more time there, which would be awesome for me. You know, right after I turned off the camera, I got a notification on my phone that Doris Day passed. And I really love Doris Day. Her musicals brought me a lot of happiness when I was a kid. I loved anything where people sang and danced and were elegant together. So I love you, Doris Day, and I'll miss you.